Good morning. Have a great Monday. It's going to be a kind of a wash, rinse, repeat forecast once again. We had some overnight showers, making for some rather wet roads to get the day started, but they'll dry out before more showers, more thunderstorms fire back up later on this afternoon. Let's go and talk about our July observed high temperatures. Now, we've started off extremely hot around the area. Now we've been trending lately about average, if not slightly below average. You can see the blues and the grays. The gray is average or right around, and blue is below. So once again, that's really the story. Now, an average high for this time of year is 89 degrees, so that's what we made it to yesterday. 85 in Crossville, average high is 83. 92 was the high in Chattanooga, and 89 in Tri-Cities. So we picked up quite a bit of rainfall officially at McGee-Tyson Airport, over an inch of rainfall. So when you look at our rainfall over the past 24 hours, you can really see who got in on some of this activity. Not to mention, we actually had some flooding concerns. And I think that's going to be the story for the rest of the week. We have copious amounts of water in the atmosphere to work with, and so that's going to lead to some locally heavy rainfall. So something to keep in mind anyways. So from now through the lunch hour, not expecting a whole lot, but once we get into the lunch hour and beyond, here comes this energy sliding its way from southwest to northeast. And so like we've seen over the last couple of days, the showers and a few isolated thunderstorms. No severe weather threat by any stretch, but showers and thunderstorms will continue to roll their way from southwest to northeast. So just by the end of the day, again, we're going to get pockets of locally heavy rainfalls. If you've already seen a lot of rain and you get a lot more, well, that could lead to some flooding concerns. So ponding, puddling, tropical-like downpours, but that's going to increase actually over the next couple of days. I'll explain here in a moment. 80 degrees by lunchtime, so we are going to have a muggy day, just like the last couple of days as well. The mugginess is there. So while high temperatures will be close to seasonal averages like we were yesterday, heat index values, because dew points will climb into the 70s, making it very sticky, will make it feel like the low to mid 90s. And so the heat is starting to build back in. We're not trending as cool over the last couple of days as we were anticipating. But the cloud coverage will keep our temperatures at bay, either way you look at it. By the evening hours, 85 degrees by 6, but feeling like 90, 81 by 8, feeling like 85, and down to 77 by 10 o'clock here this evening. All right, overnight tonight, we'll continue to see maybe a couple of spotty showers like we saw last night. Can't rule that out. Not expecting a big batch of rain by any stretch, but a few wet roads possible as we get into the sunrise hour. We just have this moisture and this energy streaming its way on through. So Tuesday morning, we start off in the 60s and 70s. Through the day on Tuesday, we'll continue to see rounds of showers heading our way. Moisture content in the atmosphere starts to gradually increase across the area, and that's going to lead once again to locally heavy rainfall. These, for the most part, are diurnally driven, developed and started and fired up by the sunshine, by the heat of the day. So as we heat up the day, you lift the atmosphere, it produces showers and thunderstorms. So as we go all the way through Tuesday, we're talking today and tomorrow, you can really see how the rain's going to continue to pile on up around the area. And as I mentioned, that's the story. So today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, notice temperatures coming down just a little bit. We do have a cold front on the way, and that cold front's going to spill in a little bit of drying as we get into the upcoming weekend. What I want to show you, if you have not seen this yet here this past weekend, I showed it all weekend long, but available moisture. So this is also known as precipitable water. When precipitable waters get into about 1.5 inches, 1 3/4 to 2 inches, that leads to tropical-like downpours, and that's what you're looking right here on the screen, the red shaded areas. Watch this. As we get into our Tuesday, here comes that shaded red area. That's going to start to stream its way into the area. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to add so much moisture to the atmosphere that when we do get the showers to develop during the afternoon, they are going to be very efficient rain producers. Now notice, to the north of this on Thursday, we don't have a whole lot of that precipitable water or high precipitable water, high available moisture. That's due to a cold front swinging its way into the area. Now the cold front will slide its way through. That's going to spark off some good solid showers and thunderstorms, but probably bring those rain chances down just a little bit as we round out the week and head into the weekend, i.e. we'll drop Saturday's rainfall percentage anyways down to about 40%, but we're going to stay elevated leading up to that frontal boundary heading our way. And it's, going to cool us down a little bit. So when you look at our 7-day rainfall outlook, you can see how this river of moisture is just going to stream its way through. So from the Tennessee Valley, Appalachian region over to the eastern seaboard, that's where we're really just going to get a ton of rain. Dew points stay on the elevated side all through the weekend into the upcoming weekend as well. So no relief from the humidity, that blanket of humid air. It's just going to stick with us. Now, temperatures do come down as that cold front approaches on Thursday. They climb back up to those seasonal averages as we get into the upcoming weekend. But because dew points are going to be in the 70s, that's still going to lead to heat index values mid to upper 80s to low 90s. And again, today's going to be a hot day. Saturday and Sunday are going to be some toasty, muggy days as well. Looking ahead to round out the month of July, start the month of August, we may be trending right around average per the Climate Prediction Center. And then do we start to trend a little bit above average? Well, the possibility is there, and we'll keep you posted on how this all plays out as we head through the rest of the month. You can stay on top of the latest weather forecasts every single day, day parts, 7-day forecasts, interactive radar, which is, by the way, amazing because it gives you current, past, and future radar of 2 hours. Hands down, one of the best futurecast radars out there. All right, we sure hope you have a great day. Your next weather update's coming up today at noon, so check in on your lunch break. We'll see you then.